I remember the day that my friend told me about City of Heroes, and he's like, "Oh, there's a superhero MMO game where you could actually make your own superhero." And I'm like, "Word? Yeah, you can make your own superhero, and it's only $15. $15 a month? Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm not spending no $15 a month on a video game." Not even hours later, I'm at the EB Games with him, picking up a copy of City of Heroes. After that, man, life was amazing. Like I never realized how amazing MMOs were. My very first venture into MMORPGs was Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast, and that was really interesting. And I was like, wow, we're playing games online. This is crazy. We're chatting with people online, and they're right in front of me. And like it was pretty insane. And then this came. And this just blew my mind because it was like, dude, there's hundreds or even thousands of people on the same server at the same time, like crazy. At first that monthly subscription thing scared me, but I'm glad I was able to push through because it ended up being one of the greatest games of all time for me, and it still is to this day. Even compared to every single MMO that's out right now, like pretty much everything's a cash grab at this point. Microtransactions up the ass. You buy a game and you don't even get the full game anymore. Like it's like a half-ass game because you have to buy the rest of the shit on the cash shop, or you have to wait for updates. You gotta wait for expansions, and like it's just like fuck that, man. Fuck that stuff. Even back when this came out, they had the City of Villains expansion, and that was a big fucking expansion. Like there was a lot that was added to it. There was the the PvP got serious, and there was so much that was added to it that it made it worth it to spend like the $50 or whatever it was at the time to get the expansion. I at one point ended up getting 2 accounts because I wanted to have one for power leveling. So I had like all my farmer people on one account, and then my main account was the one where I spent time making builds and playing characters that I wanted to play. So then I was paying basically $30 a month for that. I always ended up getting the yearly subscription so I could save a little bit of money. It wasn't a big deal, but it made me feel better that I could pay for the whole year and then just play whenever the fuck I want. So, yeah. And all the countless times that I skipped high school to come home and play some City with some of my SG mates and stuff. And I met real life friends that I still talk to today. Through this game, which is crazy. I never thought it would be possible for somebody to meet somebody that I met in a video game and meet them in real life and go like, damn, this is a real person, because I always used to think, and everybody makes it seem like, people that are playing on a video game are living in their mom's basement and are just like super nerdy, fucking weird looking dudes. And honestly, no, there's a lot of real life people, there's real fucking people that are playing this game. And yeah, it's just in general, so yeah, it was awesome. I really cherish my experience with this game. I don't know, this game was always just, it's a magical game. There was always just something so special about it. The community and everything. Even back when this game was still live, it was easy to make friends and easy to like just kind of like chat with people because everybody was just kind of open for stuff and everybody loves superheroes, so it was easy to have conversations and stuff. So I don't know, man. For me, MMOs have never been the same after City of Heroes. I kind of feel the same way when I moved out of New York. Like I was living in the Bronx. I was living on Boynton Avenue in the Bronx, like right off of Westchester Avenue. And that block, man, I knew every single person there. Made a lot of friends. We would hang out in the street and just like, fucking play basketball in a garbage can and stuff. Like we always try to find like ways to have fun, and it was great. And then I moved to Miami, and Miami was fucking sucked. Every single kid is like living in basically like live in their house. They never go out. Nobody plays outside. Like it was all just very like every man for themselves. It was basically the whole premise behind living. After that, I've never really I never really seen that kind of like, you know, togetherness with community outside of New York. But I mean, nowadays it's probably different. But because I heard that that block is not the same anymore. It's very bad now. And things changed a lot, I guess, over the years. But yeah, I think about all that stuff, and City of Heroes is definitely the thing that kept me wanting to socialize and make friends and all that when I moved out of New York. So this has always been a great game for me.